In this edition of Eagle News, we will discuss tryouts and the upcoming season. I'm William Stone, and this is a special edition of Eagle News. So, what's going on with tryouts? Tryouts are scheduled for December 4th, but we are in the middle of a pandemic. So, we've concluded that this season will not resemble any of our prior seasons. We need to face the reality that COVID-19 has changed everything. From tryouts to practices to our season plan, it has all changed. Our season plan is the entire focus of this new segment. Starting with tryouts. The tryout date has been set by NorCal on December 4th. In the interest of player safety, coupled with county restrictions, we are not holding an in-person tryout. Why? This is why. All these counties need to get into the yellow, and that is simply not going to happen in time for tryouts. So one could ask, how can we run clinics, but we can't run a tryout? By county policy, clinics are very restricted in what they're able to do. It's not something that's conducive to a full-blown tryout. So, if we aren't evaluating players in an in-person tryout, then how will we pick the teams? On December 4th, our coaches will pick their teams and make offers to players directly. This is called digital signing. How do coaches know who to pick? For the past 6 months, our coaches have been involved in clinics all over the Bay Area where they've been watching players. Also, our coaches have been involved with the AB teams from last season and know players at their clubs. Also, while playing other NorCal teams, our coaches have had the opportunity to see other players from other clubs in action. As a parent, my first question would be, is this fair? Should coaches just pick their teams? The short answer is no, it isn't. This is not how we want to run things. However, our options have been eliminated. Players have worked hard to earn a spot on a team, and this is just not fair for them. But given the pandemic and the health risks involved with a tryout, this is the best and safest option we can provide. If your player is serious about wanting to get on a GSC team, the two things you need to do is register using the link below and make sure that our coaches know your player. What if your player has never met our coaches, or you don't think that our coaches have ever seen your player in a NorCal game? Well, there'll be pre-tryout clinics that will become available to give you just that chance. These clinics are coming in a couple weeks. Our coaches run these clinics, so that is your chance for your player to meet the coach and to show the coach his or her skills. We are delaying the public announcement of these clinics so that we can try to get as many of you in there first. This early opportunity to get into these clinics is only available to the people who register using the link below before November 15th. However, with COVID restrictions, there are no guarantees that we'll be able to make space for everyone. So, use the link below, or go to gschockey.com/tryouts, or just go to our website, click on the Tryouts tab. Register for tryouts if, 1, you are serious about playing for GSC. 2, you want to be considered by our coaches for one of our teams. 3, if you were to receive an offer from us on December 4th, you would take it. There is no cost to register, but you'll need your player's 2020-2021 USA Hockey number. If you haven't gotten that already, go to USA Hockey site, register your player. After the digital signing, you'll see that our season looks different. We will start practicing in December, and there will be no Caja weekends, so our league games will be played against other NorCal AA teams. It is unclear how many games we will play against and how many teams at NorCal will play. But the top 2 teams from NorCal with the best record at the end of the short NorCal season will go on to Caja State playoffs. The state playoffs for 12Us are April 30th through May 2nd, where the venue is TBD. The state playoffs for 14 and 16U is March 5th through 7th. Venue is TBD. For the 14s and 16s, this does not give you a lot of time from January to essentially the end of February, minus a couple holiday weekends. Hence, this will be a fast-paced, condensed season, not to mention throwing in some highly competitive tournaments as we go when we can. For 14U and 16Us, USA Hockey Nationals is scheduled March 25th. Per USA Hockey ADM, there are no nationals for 12U. Sounds like a quick season? Not so fast. In an effort to make up for the late start, we plan to continue our season past nationals until early to mid-May. We're working now on scheduling some exhibition games and going to some more tournaments during the time period between March and May, which is normally the spring hockey season. So, our season will begin mid-December to early mid-May. If we are not traveling or not playing games or enjoying some holiday time off, we will have practices 2 times a week with an added 3rd slot on weekends when we can. Again, travel, games, holidays excluded. We are fielding 6 teams this year, 2 12U teams, 1 in the south, aka Cupertino, and 1 in the north, aka Vacaville. At 14U, we received a variance from Caja to allow us to field 3 14U teams. 1 will be in the south and 2 will be in the north. As mentioned previously, our 16U team will combine the best players from the north and the south. Players will be able to practice during the week at their nearest rink, then the team will come together on weekend practices. Our coaches are all familiar faces again this year. Starting with 12U, we have Kevin Nathan heading the South team, while Tony Menino will once again run the North team. At 14U, Greg Rodriguez is moving up from coaching 12U to take over the 14U South team, while Larry Kahn will be the head coach of both the 14U North teams. Lastly, at 16U, Mario Morissette will coach our combined North-South team. Unfortunately, due to the lack of numbers, we will not be fielding an 18U team. We will discuss the future of 18U in an upcoming episode. We had to publish our season dues without including the cost of games, tournaments, and coach expenses. Normally we have a Caja weekend cost that we factor into the dues, but there are no Caja weekends. Our season dues will be $3,000. This is $600 less than last year, but again, it does not include games. This includes practices and the coach's stipend and other miscellaneous costs. Family will pay for games with their team fees, which is also used for tournament and coach travel costs. After paying $500 at signing, everyone will be placed in a payment plan of $500 a month starting in January and ending in May for a total of $3,000. So, go to the link below and register before November 15th in order to get the option of attending the pre-tryout clinic. We apologize that we cannot do an in-person tryout, but hopefully we'll be able to do that next year. Good luck, stay healthy. I'm William Stone. Thanks for watching.